Okay, Debbie, got a little excitement at Maude Cobb this weekend. Yeah, what you hosting?
Well, absolutely. United Dog Owners Group, or UDOG, which is a Northeast Texas dog club that was formed originally back in 2007. We are having our 16th annual uh, confirmation and nose work show here at Maude Cobb. There's 3 days of events going on, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 2 shows a day. We have over 350 dogs here from all over. We have exhibitors from as far away as California, North and South Carolina, Florida, the Upper East Coast, Virginia. They've come from all over, and we're super excited to have 3 days worth of fun events here in Longview.
Now, this is free for the public, right?
Absolutely, 100% free. People are free to come out and not only watch the shows, we have indoor things going on and outside as well today, but we have vendors that are selling some really cool doggy stuff, and we're excited about that.
Okay, and so what kind of things can people expect to see if they come?
Well, inside we have 4 rings set up, and those are the rings for the different breeds of dogs. They show based on the category of breed that they're in, and they're competing to see who is the best one of their breed. And towards the middle of the day, and then again at the end of the day, they'll be going for that coveted Best in Show title, top dog, so to speak.
And some people maybe realize this, but or maybe a lot of people realize this, but they don't really compete against each other, right?
Correct. When they're out there, they are within their breed. They're competing against the dogs within their breed, but they're actually what the judge is looking for when there are multiple breeds out there is how does that individual dog match up to his particular standard for his breed, and is he the best one of that breed, and is he a better fit than a dog of another breed? Does he meet the standard better than the dog he's competing against? So it's very interesting. It makes it intriguing and difficult. The judges are here, have spent a lot of time learning all the breeds, and so they have a tough job out there.
So, and by standard, you mean the perfect animal.
Correct. So each breed, so for instance, German Shepherds, they describe each part of the German Shepherd. For instance, the head, the ears, the eyes, the mouth. They describe the legs, the body, what they should look like. They describe what their temperament should be, how they should act. All of those things go into play, and there are things listed in there that are things that are considered faults, things that are not correct on the dog. And so each person that is showing that dog is hoping their dog best fits the top standard, and that they don't have any of the mistakes that will drop them down in the placement. So it's very interesting. It's very intriguing and difficult. So sometimes people see the dogs running around and they think it's very generic, but each dog is being evaluated based on their own merit that they're presenting to the judge.
Now, has there ever been a situation where a dog is so perfect it becomes a new standard?
Ideally, no, because the standard is set by your parent club. In other words, the club that is the founding organization for each breed, and they decide based on what the dog is supposed to be used for instance, herding dogs, what they should be built like body-wise to make them the most efficient to do their job. And so the standard shouldn't be changed by what a dog looks like in the ring. What can affect a judge's decision is perhaps there are 2 top quality dogs that are neck and neck within their standards, but one dog is just a little bit more flamboyant and goes, hey, you need to pick me. And dogs will do that. Many dogs love to be in the show ring. They love to show off. They like the applause of the crowd and the hooping and the hollering. So sometimes it can come down to the showmanship of the dog and the exhibitor. That should never supersede the standard. But if their dogs are very close, which there are a lot of top quality dogs, sometimes that will give you a little edge over someone.
Okay, all right. And then it kind of take me through how it works, because it's like they seem to run the dogs one at a time, and then all of a sudden there's 4 people in the ring or whatever.
Correct. So it's always based on they start with the different sexes, and they start with different ages. So obviously you don't want a 6-month-old puppy showing against a 4-year-old dog. That's no comparison. The 4-year-old dog's going to be much more put together. So it's divided up by age, but also by sex, because boys are different from girls in the dogs. They're more masculine looking. The girls are more feminine, more streamlined. So each sex competes against each other. They compete for the top female, the top male of their sex, and then we enter into the dogs who have finished their championships and the grand champions, and they have individual competitions. And at the end of that, the winners of all those different categories within that breed, they come back for that coveted best of breed. It could be the puppy that goes best of breed because it's a spectacular puppy. It could be the champion. It could be the grand champion. So again, it's a lot of individual classes. The numbers you see in the ring vary by who enters dogs that are of that appropriate age.
So it's almost like brackets.
Correct. It is brackets for each breed.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then you said you got something going on outside. You don't have the dock diving this time because it's a little chilly.
Correct. It's a little chilly.
Yeah.
And so today outside we have nose work. They're doing what's called vehicle searches. So similar to what drug dogs do when they're searching for drugs. We don't search for drugs. We search for essential oils, 2 drops on a Q-tip that's hidden somewhere on the vehicle. And the dog has to find the odor on the vehicle and indicate to the handlers. So today is vehicles. Tomorrow we're doing what's called interiors. They will be searching in some of the rooms here in Maude Cobb. They'll be searching for things hidden in the rooms. And then on Sunday we have what's called containers, and those are just boxes. There'll be rows of boxes, and there'll be stuff hidden in some of the boxes that they will need to find. All that's accessible to people wanting to watch. You just need to check in with the steward. Because it's a search, we have specific areas for the spectators to stand, and we do ask that you stay quiet so we don't interrupt the dog searching, because the dogs search one at a time, one team at a time. But absolutely, if you want to watch that, come in. We'll show you where to go to get in line, and you can go watch some of the searches. It's really cool.
Well, that's neat. Yeah, and I guess if you do want to attend that, go. Leave your essential oils at home.
Leave those at home. Please don't wear them.
Confused dogs.
Yes, we don't want to confuse the dogs.
So, and this goes through Sunday.
Correct. We have 2 shows of confirmation every day, 2 shows of nose work every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it is all free to the public. We welcome you guys to come on out and enjoy all the dogs and the things that are going on.
All right, good deal. Oh, and also you have an angel tree, and this is not the Salvation Army angel tree.
Correct. We have a canine angel tree this weekend, and it is going to benefit Longview Paws, which is a local rescue group that helps displaced dogs. And we are accepting donations from anyone if the general public wants to bring things out. We have an area, it could be used or new things for dogs or cats. Food items, bowls, blankets, bedding, toys, shampoos, whatever you'd like to donate. And we are accepting monetary donations. And then tomorrow evening at our second Best in Show, we have someone coming, and we will present them all the monetary donations and the items that we have gathered up together for them, just to help out our Longview area pets. A lot of dogs that need some help and assistance so we can get them into good homes.
Okay, and that's the PAWS organization.
Longview Paws. Yes, they do great work here in Longview. There's a lot of different great groups, but they do a great job here working to help these displaced animals.
Yeah, and I'm thinking as far as toys go, dogs might prefer used.
Well, we'd ask you to wash them if you bring used ones. Yeah. Wash them if you bring them. But yeah. Yes, they might like the smell of your dog.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, we're super excited to be here. Longview's been our home now for probably about 7 years. Originally, we started in Jefferson, and then we moved to Marshall, and we were in Canton for 2 years, and we really wanted to come back to Longview as our hub, and so we've been here. I think this is our 7th year, and we're super excited. We love the Maude Cobb Convention Center and the staff here. It's a fantastic place, and of course, my son's lived in East Texas. I'm from the Longview area, and we love this part of Texas, and happy to be here and help support the community.
Yeah, I got to ask you the tough question. Who let the dogs in?
Well, apparently I did at 6:30 this morning. So yes, and everything starts tomorrow and Sunday at 8 a.m. Okay. So.
And does it kind of just go till it's finished? Or?
Till it's finished. You're looking at today probably going till about 5 or probably 6 o'clock. Tomorrow night, 6 or 7 probably. Sunday probably around 6.
Okay, all right. So if you want to stop by, check it out.
Stop
all
by. Everything is free.
All right. Thanks, Debbie. So, Rachel, wow, first time out, huh?
Yes.
And I see you got something blue there.
Yes, we won. It was very exciting. And I was very nervous, but the judge was super nice and made it really easy.
Yeah,
it was very, very nice and easygoing.
Yeah, and she's the one that goes short. So she's kind of substitute for somebody else over there. So why did you decide to get into this?
Well, we have been doing sports. My dog is 6 years old, and he's retired from dog sports now. He does a sport called Schutzen, and he's getting older. He's 6, and so I heard about UKC showing, and I thought it might be fun to try. So this is the first show I saw in Texas, so I entered it on a whim the night before it closed. The entries closed, and then I started freaking out. So I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this so soon. And we've had one class.
And you have the sport. What is that sport?
Schutzhund, or IGP, we call it IGP now. It's tracking, obedience, and protection. It was created for German Shepherds, but any breed can participate. It's a German sport. So it's kind of like police dogs, but for fun, not for real life. It's tracking, so like footstep tracking. So you're trying to find things that the bad guy has dropped, or like a lost kid. And then obedience, so they have to do a lot of healing. That's why a lot of times I was worried he wants to sit instead of stand, because we've done lots of obedience, so he has to sit, he has to come to me, he has to jump over a hurdle, pick up something, bring it back to me, lay down and stay for long periods of time. And then he gets to do protection, where he has to find the bad guy, apprehend the bad guy, and then let go of the bad guy. That's the hard part. He's gone as high as he can go in Schutzhund, so he has the highest level, which is an IGP3. So then it was like, what do we do now? And he's getting older, so on a lower impact sport, and this seemed like it might be fun. I signed him up for it last year, meaning I got a UKC number. So I thought about it last year, but didn't do anything. And then when I saw there was a show in Texas, I'm like, oh, I need to enter. Like I said, then I'm like, oh, I didn't prepare.
So how different is it than what you were doing before?
Very different. And less stress, less I mean, maybe it's my first time, so maybe people get pretty competitive, but like everybody's been super helpful. I've asked people like, what do you do now, and what is the judge looking for, and they're all happy to tell me, whereas IGP is very competitive. Nobody wants to tell you their secrets. Well, this is our first show. He was the only one in the class, so he won, but then we will go to the herding group and we'll see. And this is the first day. We're going to be here all weekend, so follow up with us later.
Is it something you will pursue then?
I think so. I was having a good time until I had to go in the ring, and then I got nervous. But I was super excited, and it was just really enjoying it until just now. And once I calm down from being in the ring, I'll enjoy it again.
Yeah. Well, that was literally the first time, so understandable. But I thought you did great.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.